where their eyes may wander.
Exactly. A lot of milk production, a lot of pressure on those people, a lot of pressure for those people to deliver, a lot of people looking to relieve pressure. That's how they choose to do it. Suddenly it all starts again. And I'd say just make sure that's what you speak to. Go on my website as well. There's a little drop-down menu, and you can sort of talk about how I'm feeling stressed, what I want to do. I want to put it in the milking machine, and then the website shows you an appropriate gift that will calm you down.
So the gift is tailored to your specific kind of stress.
Yes, exactly. That gives you a long gift that's all quite long. Might be something basic like the really mountain down stairs. But we've got gifts for all needs.
Do you think that's
Okay.
Maybe because of this really stress, that causes so stress, the only way out is to run. The English chocolates that get involved in sugar. Do you think a gift is
All right.
I think the answer is something like perhaps need a gradual slight decline.
Well, that's something, isn't it? And I, for one, am glad that it's something that you're taking seriously as a doctor.
Indeed, yes.
I'm glad you're seeing numbers falling. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that throughout this year numbers will continue to fall, and that by next year a whole new injury is plaguing our workers.
Will take its place. Now, I think we're coming out the other side of it now, much like the man who was dragged through the milking machine. Yeah, he's our inspiration. Let's get out the other side of this.
Thanks to Dr. Sam Archer for that interview. What's become clear to me is that this is a huge issue, and it simply isn't going away. Indeed, we've had a number of letters this week on this.
Hey!
But there was one that really left a marble tusk through your heart. Anonymous writes, I work at a dairy in East Anglia, and after work I got into the habit of volunteering to lock up, and staying behind and rogering the milking machine. As time went on, I began to turn up the machine stronger and stronger, until one day my cock and balls were clean torn off. The news got out, and people now think I'm a pervert, but that's not fair. The impulse that led me to give my body to the machine was nothing more than curiosity. We used to live in a world where curiosity was valued. Do you know who else was curious? Sir Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton discovers gravity, and he's put on a banknote. I cram my dick into a milking machine night after night, and yet I'm branded a pervert. Where's the justice in that?
How's it going?
That's right, the new number for Beef Call is 1. We've already become the world's most dialed number, so be careful. And remember, depending on where you live, it can cost up to £500 a minute. So, oh, sorry. Again. Who's that?
Hi.
Bell? Melanie, is Ted Danson in your house?
Take care.
You're in a cardboard box.
Recyclable material. That's the only thing he said. He doesn't like recycling. He said it's the only form of reincarnation that he has not complete power. Oh my god. Just the money, please.
Look.
I've got so much PR left to do.
Okay, Melanie. Is there any chance that he would accept a lifetime supply of beef?
I can't say yes or no, but I do know one thing is that Jansen respects beef over cons.
Okay. In which case, I think I've got an idea.
Please, quickly, please.
Okay, time for our next caller. Welcome to Beef Call.
Hi.
Hello, Beef Call. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from the Beef and Dairy Network.
What's your name, caller? Ah. What's your name? Right. I don't. What's your name?
See you later.
That's the sound your PS4 makes when you push it into a hard machine. Introducing your gentle stomach machine, immune to shame, injuries, death, and hundreds of liters of sorrow. Respect your life. Respect yourself. Respect your torture. Remember, you only get one penis. Remember, just one. One. So, that's all we've got time for this month. If you're after more beef and dairy news, head over to the website now, where you'll find all the usual stuff, as well as our off-topic section, where this month we find out everything you need to know about selling narwhal ivory on the black market. So until next time, beef out. Thanks to Natasha Hodgson, Karen Lloyd, Tom Weenan, Mike Wozniak, Linus Karp, and Tim Bick. And a couple of things before I go. Natasha, who plays Melanie Hendash, has her own podcast out. It's relatively new. It came out at the end of last year. Been made with the BBC. It's called The Sin, and it is really fantastic. If you've got any interest in kind of slightly horror tinged or kind of anxiety tinged, kind of weird drama comedy, you absolutely have to listen to it. It's my favourite podcast of last year, hands down. So that's The Sync. Also, I've made a show on Radio 4, written along with Mike Wozniak, who's on the show a lot, and Henry Packer, who's also been on Beef and Dairy a lot. We work together a lot. I've said the words a lot. But we've got a pilot on Radio 4 called Under the Lid. It also stars Cara Blond, who's in this episode, and other fantastic people. It's just a one-off at the moment, as it's a pilot, but you can find it if you search for Under the Lid BBC on Google. And I'm interested, I don't know if you can listen to it. You can certainly listen to it if you're in Britain. I don't know if
Marcel?
geographical property or something. I'm not sure. But, I'm sure you can find it out. So that's Under the Lid. Oh, you can also definitely get some sounds. If you've got that. I think we're beginning of 2021. It's Street in London.
I'm going first with speech education. Man, she's always this lofty. I'm going for we're a bunch of stand-up comics, and it's been probably like 60 years total, but all the show of us, but we look amazing. And I will be job every Monday on X
You know, I kind of missed the times when it was hedge fund managers and D-grade celebrities we had to scrape off the floor of the VIP lounge. Now with these gas prices, the freaking oil tank...
It's the album Beach, Stories from Beyond. Now available for free at Amazon.com or anywhere you listen. That's the rundown. Artist of
Wondering where to take the kids this year for the holidays? Bored of the usual options? Then why not try Candleway, the world's only candle-themed theme park? As a parent, if you know anything, you know that kids love candles. Experience the World Wax Mountain, the Candlestick Kingdom, the multi-colour river, the Cool-In, the Birthday Cake Service, Chandler's Cove, the little Louis birds, and of course, meet our happy mascot, Mr. Candle. I'm Mr. Candle. My name is the best born. So come and burn the candle at both ends of Candleland, where there's more candles than you can handle.
Hello! Welcome to the Beef and Dairy podcast. Number one podcast for those involved, just interested in the production of beef animals and dairy birds. The Beef and Dairy Network podcast is the podcast companion to the Beef and Dairy Network website and British magazine, brought to you by Canada, the world's only canvas theme park, which is launched in Kim-Pedersen. And it's that time we turn our focus to for this episode. Clinky is of course the hometown of Peter Roberts, the former sportsman turned cult leader, who has been a guest on this podcast on a number of occasions. In Clanky, Eli had run a slaughterhouse, an organic zoo, and a mosquito-based theme park called Mosquito Mayhem, which was forcibly closed by the authorities. His iron grip on the tech abated in 2019 when he was arrested for murder, a charge for which he was ultimately acquitted, although he was jailed for punching a barrister during the trial. Soon after his incarceration began, he escaped prison during a violent burning round, and although he's officially assumed to be dead by the UK government, since then he has travelled the world, spreading the message of his cult, the Church of Eli.
You better get out of here in seconds!
What the fuck?
Boss, get back now! You ain't going nowhere! You got nowhere to go!
But now and he agreed to give us an interview.
You're dead! Got it!
Eli, thank you so much for agreeing to talk to me. I guess my first question is, you've had a lot happen to you in recent times. You've been around the world. Last time we spoke, you told me about how you slept inside the reactor core at Chernobyl. You've seen things, you've done things.
Yeah, I did.
What was it that made you think it's finally time to go out?
Well, when you spend a lot of time in a reactor core, or a demilitarized zone, or a minefield, or you miss certain comforts. You miss the comforts of all. You miss the warmth of a friendly embrace. You miss the home cooked meal. They've got none of those things in Clanky, but I imagine there's some places where none of those things could happen one day. So,
because it's probably pretty warm inside the reactor core, I imagine.
Different sort of heat, though, isn't it? It's a different sort of heat. It's a matter of degree in there. So, I love what I call short things like that. But when you're in that sort of core, surrounded by plutonium, which is deteriorating, giving off gamma rays, beta rays, all the rays, that's a different heat. It's a real, sweaty, very intense heat, like being in the Sahara. I was over there one side, I joined the French Foreign Legion briefly. I was kicked out there for a really first hammer, but that's a different. That was hot, but when you're inside the reactor core C, it is very, very warm. Proper like skin coming off, flesh falling off your bones.
It's clear that on your return to Clanky, you haven't been happy with what you found. But before we get into that, can you just describe to the listeners what Clanky was like before?
Clanky, you knew, drink,
you knew that there was a natural hero, which I happened to be on top of. There was a food chain, there was an alpha male, there was an apex predator. And people slide out sharks, but fish know where they stand. So the shark. Okay. We have fish that learn to stand because of the shark. You could say that. You could say that because the shark was the king of the castle, if the castle was the sea, right, and the king was the apex predator, then those fish, because they knew where they stood, learned to stand out of the sea. Right. So the shark wouldn't outdo it over there.
So could you not say that people of Sankey have now evolved in response to...
Well, if you let me finish my analogy,
sort of,
I was going to say, when all the fish had buggered off with their legs, the shark's got two options. He give you the king and nothing, or he can grow a pair of legs. He can ditch his gills for lambs and get on with it. That's what I've done. I'm a shark that's walking amongst my fish again.
Okay, and how are the fish reacting to the shark? You know, because those fish, when they grew legs, they probably thought, oh, there's a relief. I'm on the land, there's no more sharks here. Much happier. How would they feel then if one day they turned around and the shark was coming out, walking up the sand?
Do you think a cart feels relieved when a horse leaves?
Well, I don't know.
Because suddenly a cart is redundant. A cart is literally inanimate. It is inert. So I think those people, you talk about a relief, I don't think it was a relief. I think it was a longing. I think what I left, it was a longing for people to return because they felt rudderless.
So why do you think then, that if they were long all the time, and maybe they were, why do you think they took down a huge bronze statue of you that you erected in the town square? Why do you think they destroyed your premises?
Well, let me answer a question with a question. Let's imagine you're a love of your life. Right? Man, woman, whatever, I don't care. Right? Let's say it was a woman and her name was Gail.
Sure.
You love Gail, and Gail loved you. Warts and all.
This is normal.
You love Gail so much, you build a statue to her. And then, life being what it is, one day, Gail fucks off to the roof. What do you statue? You can't bear to see it. Brings back memories of your time. So, only then gets a higher point. People find key. They've got two options. They can see that statue and have their memories of that back. Keep along in their hearts, baby. Or they can try and get that thing, the statue. To try and get on with it. And I think, as soon as they came back, they couldn't wait to come back to whatever put the statue back in.
So it is getting like,
like a colossus of buildings. The street, the town square, over there, the double decker bus drives. Literally, it's probably a good 6 feet from the top of the bus and over there. Magnificent structure.
when you say testing, do you mean that in the your stuff is there?
Nicholas Taylor Law. You see basically the gentleman or thinkers within the trade. You see all the other 20, like a 14-foot long erection, testicles. Two things: proud, tiny.
And that erection, I believe, now works as a sundial.
Well, yeah, but I would like better. More is more. What time it is? I will make this the finest question that I can look for. Every hour of the hour, the testicles climb together. Which we do from last week. And what's to be honest with you is, when they first put me in the stone, they put up the direction, they were solid wood, so they wanted to run and play, and it's especially longer. It's beauty of life, isn't it? So, what better way to say it? You ever seen that car go with a tree? Once you 60 miles steps before you go down. But could you learn about it?
Did you get planning permission for the courses? Because I'm told from various sources that the courses works out all natural
Which one?
Is it right that then everything is limited by giant bombs now?
Of course.
Is that so? I can't tell you.
Well, I can work it out because I've got the super shadow course. And then they'll learn that. And then they can talk to me.
Okay, let's put that to one side. One of the premises that you left behind when you left Kim was your...
Hey boss, it's me. You're doing a very fine job stocking the warehouse. Just a quick word on selling. You can sell stock at any time by accessing the network. Prices are dependent on our negotiating position, so the more stock we have, the better the price will get. Holding has its risks, so find the level you're comfortable with and sell it there, okay? Thanks.
Well, I mean, we've been through this before many times when we've talked about the legal system.
Yeah. Which you're only bound by a legal system if you I believe, if you agree with it. I don't agree with it.
Anyway, you know, legal systems aside, what happened with regards to Mosquito Mayhem.
Absolute tragedy.
In what way was it tragedy?
Well, I just think of all the smiling faces there and some bloody bureaucrat, some pen pusher, some stuffed shirt arsehole. It's taking it upon themselves to take people's fun away from them like that without so much by your leave.
I mean, I never went to Mosquito Mayhem myself. I never heard of people being happy when they left. I don't think that was really the point. Even when Greg described it to me, it was more about learning a lesson. It was about...
Well, it was relief. Yeah.
Right.
Relief is happiness. If I was tortured you and say I won't if I stopped, then there would be happiness. There'd be a tremendous sense of relief. The absence of harm is in itself a joyous thing. If you've never been punched in the face, you would never know how nice it is to not be punched in the face.
Okay, well, accepting that for the sake of argument, what's being built on the site of Mosquito Mayhem is a much more conventional tragedy. And I have seen photographs there, and children going to that place do have smiles on their faces, and they're managing to generate happiness without the need for there to be any kind of threat of violence hanging over anyone. And in that way, isn't it a more pure source of joy?
It's when you're talking about the abomination that is Candela.
Candleland is the world's own candle-themed theme park.
Jeff Pugh.
Hello, you're through to Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help? Great. The aircraft is waiting for you at our nearest airfield. We trust you'll be happy, madam.
Let it go. And that changed it.
Wanted to do something that would use the town's history as a candle-making hub to bring in wealth in the present and the future.
And that was the thing that led to the idea of Candleland.
It also seemed like a good idea because it's a site
For mosquito making. So basically,
despite having a very previous experience, Jeff actually designed it himself.
Canvas for Kingdom, the World, and Waxman, the Ride, which was actually an old spaceman from Disney World that we just painted to make it look like a canvas on the outside. And the launch room that we had was sat in a candle, so everything was themed around candles. The gift shop was sticks of rocks shaped like a candle, just like candles. It cost upwards of £400 to build. We got the money from government loans, some quite sizable tax breaks as well, and a big chunk from the active gas.
From the looks of it,
Hello, my name is Emma Harrison and I'm an actor.
In 2019, Emma Harrison had just graduated from acting school in Cardiff. Her dream was to get a job inside the female mascot.
I know a lot of people know this, but a lot of work goes into bringing mascots to life. There's so much physicality involved. No one can see a facial expression, so you've really got to act with your arms. Also, so the entire time you're naked in the mascot costume, because it's so warm when you're trying not to ignore it. So it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of grit, not everyone can do it.
During her time at acting school, she elected to take classes from the mascot acting tutor.
We had this wonderful lady, very sad, so sad inside, but a great mascot. Her name was Carol, and she was
Merriweather Security Consulting. How can I help? Helicopter support unit will be with you right away.
on the edge of the precipice and be able to step back and go, wow. But, you know, people like to have a big stuff on.
And the next movie been to Counterland. No, I don't have the specific
too much to drink the night before, lost control of the car as ever crossing, and wiped out no kids that I was ever crossing the South School. We believe in the greater good, which I know that one. They don't seem to go as head on the last one. When you recognize things don't so and finally go there. Well, it's never come to a kid.
I didn't mention that.
Yeah, that's it. You can't say that to them.
It might have been, but there's no...
Well, there we go, then I don't know. It might have happened. But that's the time you want to pull it, you have to take the block. There's lots of back of that. There's lots of back. Yes, there are. And you just brush over the fact that nothing to make. And it's the survey.
But if you don't have this conversation, it's not perfect. What they always mention is like family.
It's called life.
Because there are also positive aspects. You know, that could happen with it helps us. It helps us. They're things to make possible.
Well, I'm never saying that particular point of politics, right? These smiling idiots with their TripAdvisor review, who to say they're not so buoyed by self-confidence. God, we're going to do that. Make a mistake. They just don't get it. So pleased on a fabulous time with Amsterdam. You know, they make a second next year with the whole family from Cape Town to Canada for a holiday, and the plane crashes, the family is wiped out, the plane is landed for a minute, and the whole village is covered in kerosene, people are burned to death, the property is ruined, all because of what? If someone has had a day out, and man is usually that's a place worth paying. But that says more about
after about a year of construction, Candlelight was finally built.
The opening day was phenomenal. It was hugely attended, every single minute of Shanghai attended, and brilliantly, despite the fact that the world the kingdom, the one thing that was most popular became the capital stuff, which is the capital, the mascot.
What is the capital what is essentially what is the capital? Which is fine. On one hand though, I would say if you're going to make mascot costume of a capital, don't take out actual masks because you're not going to be the material and it was a bit drastic anyway. But also touch bits of bronze and make it type of anything for us to actually walk in it. I just don't necessarily agree with it through the possibility of looking. I also think doing that capital, open eating, sweating, naked, trying their best to possible but it's actually watching themselves. I just, it was a great character, I think. It really is sure. I mean, the first thing they would do was how they both find it, which I guess that was good, but pretty easy to become evident that
let's talk about what you did to Kendall.
What they have to do.
You arrived there. Was that the first time you arrived there? You got there.
When I came back in, I mean, there was like, about the sun was burning, and I would have put it on the back of the last, but I mean, it didn't last exactly, which is 7 years hence. I did think I got what it looked good on the old travel, on geometry or back in there, and if you're going to take some camo, and raw camo is like sushi.
So hang on, you didn't trust yourself with the camera? Is that what you mean?
I don't trust myself with most animals, to be fair. Put it this way, the next time I eat an animal that I don't enjoy, will be the first time. But that's what I go by. I mean, when I took a lamb key, long story short, there was nothing to ride on. So I walked in town, there was a wailing and a gnashing of teeth, but in a good way, if you're locals. And I could see Canada, where mosquito mayo had been, but I poured my heart and soul of the mosquito mayo, as you know, and I was angry. I was homicidally angry. I was beside myself with, I wouldn't be described as a vicious and just human.
When Eli arrived back in Tankini, it just so happened to coincide with the 1-year anniversary of Candleland. Jeff had wanted to make it a special event.
Let's get to
and
work.
So they went all out.
This Roman at an enormous international star.
No one's looking for that plate.
Kelly Clarkson.
The plan was that Kelly Clarkson would perform at a huge gala event at the park, which would culminate in Kelly and Mr. Kendall singing the Welsh national anthem from the stage. Jeff told Emma what was going to happen, and she was incredibly excited. And that evening, she told her landlord.
Wouldn't recognize it.
The response is not what I was expecting. I don't think the response is what anyone would expect. Mr. Jenkins immediately started sobbing. Like, on the floor, whole body sobbing. At one point he just grabbed onto my legs and looked up at me. It was the most pathetic thing I'd ever seen. And that was the moment that he showed me what was behind the lime green door. I'm not exaggerating when I say that every inch of that room was covered in Kelly Clarkson photos. Covered. And when I say Kelly Clarkson photos, I don't mean like press shots, I don't mean photos from magazine. These were photos of Kelly Clarkson.
Okay, the investment's been made, the car's ready. Take it to the buyer and don't let anyone get in the way.
Dressed up as Kelly Clarkson, by like 2008 Kelly Clarkson, it was a lot. Mr. Jenkins shows me with a tiny wooden dioramas made of a church with 2 tiny little Lego figurines dressed up as Kelly Clarkson and him getting married. He's obviously wearing his shirt and his team on like a t-shirt and the Lego figurines and I don't know what's for them. And so he turns to me and he's really kind of he stops holding at this point with eyes at me like it's pretty good, I think. His eyes are all red, happy, his shorts are all in disarray, and his feeling is off. And he says, I was amazing to be on that stage with Kelly Clarkson. He said, I will give you £20,000 to let me be in that Mr. Kendall suit on stage with him. So I said, yeah, that's fine. £20,000.
Absolutely. Banging out the Welsh national anthem, the connected and that's something that we could watch and sing it, like, that's okay. Mr. Candle, they are absolutely smashing on stage, and just the moment that Kelly Clarkson and Mr. Candle are his climax.
100,000 mosquitoes which you stored under the ground. We have to get the kind of knowledge just like up in the future. It seems like amazing foresight to store.
The only built mosquito way out back in the day, they found the big one where, not knowing that light is established in the breath, sniff, contest, under the ground, you may end up with a shoulder, like they trained for stupidity. They're being shot a lot of people that the rules because they're in regular battle, they're really the cream of the crop, so to speak. So, and they do in there
because they can survive for some of them.
Yeah. So you've got so the crops over the top of the
Okay, we got a sale. Great job out there.
Good to see you, boss. Hello there. What do you need? You're gonna have to work that off in the gym, boss. How can I help you? I guess you get a collection like this when you're the majority shareholder. No problem. Your personal vehicle's on its way.
Well, just to mop up the stripe, isn't it?
Did you really need the helicopter this time? Was that not overkill?
Thing is, I mean, I was about 4 people. I thought I sort of made a ring, few people in, and there was no physical battle. They took that over barbed wire and stuff. What it was able to do, the Apache, was not only a ring of fire, keep people in a certain area, but also down traffic. It was phenomenal. It kept all the mosquitoes from 6 foot ceiling, which was not within traffic.
So you both thought it through. I think the one is when you start turning your fire specifically looks like on the exposed camera. Seems specifically to have really been subject to most of your eye. What was it about the mascot? Did you deserve what you did to it?
Well, let's go back to one of my original stories. Right? You're a shark. You go away, you try to do shark things. You come back, and there's another shark there, right? But this shark not only is asking for adoration from the people that once adored you, but he's also dressed up like a